What's up, guys? Bobcat here. So I'm over at this over at the job site where I'm getting ready to dig a foundation. But I stopped by today. It's Saturday, and just wanted to take a video of the dozer. So yeah, do a little walk around here. Haven't done a walk around of this machine in a while, but finally got a job for it here. I'm gonna be using it to scrape up the topsoil first and stockpile it. And I used it already to push some big stumps all into a pile over here. I made that in another video. Yeah, it was cool. One of the big stumps over there, big oak stump, couldn't push it with the mini excavator, the Bobcat 325. It could barely pull it with the bucket, and especially up the little incline right there. So I had this parked across the street from the other work we did across the street, and so I walked it over here, and yeah, she pushed it no problem. I thought it might give it a little bit of a struggle, but no problem. And I even pushed it into another stump, so I pushed two stumps at once all the way up here. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is a JohnDeere 350, the straight 350. They had the 350B and a 350C, and I think even the newest one they had, I think up to like 1986 or something, was a 350D, and then they stopped making them. But the 350 and the 350B are the same, except for they both have dry clutches, but the A has the forward and reverse on the dash. The B has a lever right here. One other thing I noticed was the ignition key is actually different. They, from the B series, they started with the normal John Deere key that all the John Deeres have, the key that fits all of them. But on the straight 350, it's an older key. It's a different key. That's what I ended up finding out. But anyways, they both have dry clutches. The C, and then the C, the 350C came out, that has the wet clutch. And then obviously the D did too. But I redid the clutches in both in the back here. I made a video on that, just, you know, showing the work I did. Took the tracks off, took the final drives out and all that. Rebuilt it all. But yeah, this one here is a 1970. I actually, when I first got this, I sanded it and I actually painted it. And I actually painted the roll cage John Deere yellow also, but it was originally black, and actually I just last season sanded it and repainted it, primer and paint. I did the John Deere black, how it's supposed to look. But I noticed, well, if anybody noticed, also the A and the B model 350s, they have the aluminum strip that says John Deere in it, the badge. You could see the screw holes here and here, and there's another one back here, I think. I don't know if the C's, I know the D's had it. They had the sticker John Deere like that. I actually have those aluminum badges. I was thinking about putting them back on If anybody thinks I should, let me know. When I repainted and everything, I had gotten a sticker kit because I needed to put the John Deere 350 stickers in the back. Mine were all messed up, the original ones, but it came with the John Deere also, and so I just unscrewed those metal badges. They're kind of scuffed up, but I put that on there. But anyways, yeah, she runs mint. I put a new seat and the armrests in when I had first gotten it. It's still in pretty good condition. Yeah, I always keep it serviced and everything. You could see here, I like reading this stuff. They actually dated and wrote down what they did. So let's see. April of 1979, it says rebuilt motor. Rebuilt motor, April 1979. This one here, pins and bushings, December 5th of 1979. It had 37.85 for hours. When they did a rebuild, it had 33.28 for hours. Then down here, yeah, oil and filter, September 19th, 1979. 3,635 hours. And then I wrote that on 8/1 of 18. I serviced fuel, oil filters, and it's got now the same hour gauge. It has 55.72. And I also did a lift pump, starter, and new battery back in 2018. So that's pretty cool. Some of that history, I like that. So it had a rebuild back in 79, 9 years after it was made. Shit, I'm sure it could use a new rebuild, you know, but I mean, she fires right up all the time. She fires right up. I service it. And again, I only use this for grading, pushing topsoil, and then like I'll use it like after I dig the foundation with the excavator and all that. When it comes time for backfilling up to the foundation and tight areas, use it for backfilling. That's what they're known for, is the grading and backfilling and stuff in tight areas. Yeah, but there she is. I made these. It didn't come with any engine guards, and they wanted a lot of money for these, so I got the steel and made it myself. I took some measurements of another 350 that had the guards, and actually on the original one, I think there's a square cutout to be able to check the oil, but I just unscrew the bolt real quick and check the oil, and then put it back in and screw the bolt back in. Yeah, they had a little square door cut into this door with a little hinge and a latch. I believe that's how they had it. But the headlights work. Those still work. There's headlights inside this. This unscrews, this comes off. It's got the plug in the winter time. Yeah, here's the other side. I made those. It's got the flip up door here for the radiator cap. I'm probably gonna get a new air cleaner glass. I mean, it still works and does its purpose. It does its job, but it's, you know, it's rusty and it's all clouded. Probably get a new one of those, make it look better. But oh yeah, there's the GoPro mount up there. But yeah, so there's that. That's the battery door. Fuel tanks here. You guys know how these all are. So it's got a reverser, so you could just leave it like in second gear, and then when you go back and forth, you got forward and then reverse. You don't have to. I guess some versions of the 350 older ones had no reverser, and you'd have to go, you know, reverse, you know, keep moving that. But here's the headlight switch, the key, starter button, lever over here is for the throttle, then your steering clutches, and then that lever there is for your blade, 6-way blade. The air cleaner's right here. On this side that opens up is for the hydraulic, and then there's your hydraulic hoses that go for the blade functions. Let's see here. This was the old style start. You put the spray can of ether, you unscrew this. I didn't even know this when I first got it. You unscrew this, you take the can without the spray nozzle on it, and you actually push up on it, and it squirts a shot of ether in this for cold weather starting. It actually says in the manual on cold weather starting to shoot a shot of ether in it. I mean, they say to use the John Deere ether, but yeah. Then the foot pedals, you got the brake here, the clutches on the other side. Then you got the check for the reverser oil here. And over here is for the tranny back here. And then this here is for the lever on and off. I believe auxiliary hydraulics, if you had like a winch, that would be. But yeah, and your pistons, and your all the pistons for the blade. This had this on here, and when I got it, it was missing this section here. This wasn't here at all. So it actually works good for when you're pushing even topsoil. It makes it fold over like plowing snow. So I ended up finding another piece the same thickness and everything. This is an old cutting edge, it looks like. So I had the welder guy weld it. Weld this back on here, and then he did a few welds here. I made sure it, you know, and then I cut this on an angle to kind of match the other side, and threw some paint on it, so it works. That little extra bit helps make it keep rolling over. But yeah, there she is. John Deere 350 dozer. I've had to replace some hydraulic lines here and there, but she runs good. She does her job when needed. Oh yeah, that sticker kit, you get the big sticker in the back too, for on the fuel tank. Yeah, this here is where, I guess, if you have a, like I've seen some of these with backhoes on the back or winches for logging. I guess you take these 3 screws out, and that's where the PTO's, the shaft, you could put all that in. This is a drawbar. If you move these bolts and nuts here on each side, it could swing left and right. I just keep it in the center. But I believe this here is for a light. This tab, I think a light for the back, but it never had it. But yeah, that's the John Deere 350. So there's a walk around. Thanks for watching, and I'll make another video of it working coming up. Alright guys, thanks for subscribing, and leave a comment if you want. Cool. Thanks.